at the Times Square building, where I have been assigned to do a class project on a historic site in Rochester. I put a little bit of a twist on it and made it into a short documentary of sorts. Hopefully you enjoy. Guide the audience through the design of the Times Square building.
Oh, it's Art Deco. Classic Art Deco. Art Deco started in France, early 1920s, and about 10 years later, it showed up here in America. Slightly different, but it was, Art Deco has a lot of clean lines, but it also has some very traditional triangular, pointed decorative aspects to it. And so if you look at any really classic Art Deco building, you'll see a lot of the same aspects as we have down here in the main lobby and on the roof and the wings and all that.
What was the original intent of the Times Square building?
The original intent was for a bank, Genesee Valley Trust. They built it and they laid the cornerstone the week or the day the stock market crashed. And that's what it was. It was to show that everything was fine, prosperity was here, and they built this big, beautiful building for that reason.
Whoa.
Now, this room here, this vault, I've heard two things. I heard this vault is part of an escape route.
An escape route?
Yeah, where if you are being robbed, what they'll do is there's a hidden passageway back here that leads, I think, to the big round vault that we saw. This is a secret passageway over here. So if someone was getting robbed,
Right here, right?
they can duck down there. Yeah.
Right here? Do you mind if I?
Yeah, go for it. They can duck down this area.
Oh, wow.
They go all the way down here. And at the end, you can see that mirror? About 8 or 9 years ago, I got a phone call from a friend of mine, Nancy Samal, whose father was the foreman for the construction of the wings. And it's interesting, she called me and said that, and I asked if he was alive or not, and she said, for sure, he was in his 90s at that point, 92 I think. And so I said, we need to get him here. We need to get him on the roof. I would love to do it, and she thought it was terrific. So he was in good enough health, he shuffled along, but he was in good enough health to go to the roof. So what I did was I called DNC and Channel 13 and all the media, and we ended up gathering some of them here. And then we set up a time where Phil Interlicchia was his name, was able to show, and he did. He got here, the media greeted him, and we took him to the roof. And once we got him up there, and this is the short part of the story, once we got him up there, we got him about halfway out, and he stopped, and he turned around and looked up, and he was perfectly quiet, and no one said a thing because we're all waiting for him to say something. And as he did, as he started to talk, he got all choked up, and he said, I never thought I'd get this close to these wings again.
Reporting at the Times Square building, I'm Jeffrey Evans.